world's most beautiful sunsets are surely a sight to see. Today we'll be taking a look at 15 of the most amazing sunsets from around the world. Number 15. Agra, India. Located in Agra, India, the Taj Mahal is regarded all over the world as one of the greatest feats of ancient architecture. It's easily one of the most recognized structures by people from all different regions. It's also one of the best sights to see a sunset. When the sun falls below the horizon, the sun's rays shine on and around the gorgeous marble top of the Taj Mahal, creating a perfect combination of natural and human-made beauty. Take a glance at its incredible walls and gorgeous surrounding gardens, and you have one of the world's most stunning views. Number 14. The Grand Canyon. When thinking about natural landmarks in the United States, no other destination comes to mind more than the Grand Canyon. Located in the southwestern state of Arizona, the Grand Canyon is an enormous split in the earth created over millions of years by the Colorado River. The 277-mile-long canyon also happens to have one of the country's most stunning sunsets. If you arrived at just the right time of day, you'll be able to witness an incredible array of blues, reds, and everything in between, shining on one of the world's greatest natural marvels. Number 13. Los Angeles. While the streets of Los Angeles may be a bit dirty and unorganized at times, there's no doubt that it remains a beautiful city. After all, Los Angeles is the world capital of entertainment, home to countless celebrities, movie producers, and music artists. The city's name has become synonymous with the purple to yellow gradient that displays over its sky during sunset. The gorgeous sunset colors are even better when the silhouettes of towering palm trees can be seen swaying in front of them. The sunset is so iconic that it has inspired countless designs and logos in the media, including the logo for the 2028 Olympic Games. Number 12. Isle of Skye. The Isle of Skye is among the most visited locations in all of Scotland. Famous for its scenery and picturesque landscapes, it's no surprise that this island has become well known for its breathtaking sunsets. The 50-mile-long island has a rich culture and a deep history that includes ancient Scottish clans, medieval warfare, and even dinosaur bones. The island has multiple castles and strongholds which also add to its wonder. But if clans and castles aren't enough to draw you to the island, the Isle of Skye is also the location of the Trotternish Ridge, which offers one of the world's most intriguing mountain sunsets. In recent years, this gorgeous landscape has become a favorite spot for photographers looking to capture the beauty of nature. The crags and crevices of the ridge provide the setting sun's light with a marvelous texture to reflect off of. Number 11. Rio de Janeiro. Located in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro is among the most visited cities in the entire southern hemisphere. It's visited by countless travelers every year for its nature and wildlife habitats, extravagant carnivals, and vibrant beachfronts. But the most famous and recognizable landmark in this great city, and probably all of South America, is Christ the Redeemer, a towering statue of Jesus Christ. The statue stands on top of a mountain and is accessible via a set of stairs. The statue was built by a French sculptor and Brazilian engineer between 1922 and 1931 and stands at almost 100 feet tall from the base of Jesus' feet. In the statue's iconic pose, Christ the Redeemer's arm span stretches 92 feet, making it nearly as wide as it is tall. When the sun sets over Rio de Janeiro, the combination of the breathtaking sky and Christ the Redeemer offers a marvelous sight. Number 10. Santorini, Greece. The island of Santorini is about 200 kilometers southeast of the mainland of Greece. It's probably one of the most well-known sunsets in the world. The moment the sun gets low enough to cast a gorgeous amber glow across the Aegean sky is a magical moment that attracts countless visitors every year. Once dusk approaches and the sun dips below the horizon in Santorini, the Aegean Sea is illuminated in iconic hues of red, orange, and pink. Each day at that moment, the numerous tourists and locals that come to the area start applauding and watching in awe at the beauty of nature. Aside from having one of the world's most romantic sunsets, Santorini has plenty of other attractions. In ancient times, it was the site of multiple historic volcanic eruptions. Many theories also suggest that a volcanic eruption here was the source of the legend of Atlantis. Number 9. Cape Town. Table Mountain is a flat-top mountain in Cape Town, one of South Africa's 3 capital cities. The well-known mountain serves as the main subject when catching the breathtaking view of a sunset in Cape Town. Simply find a nice relaxation spot on the harbor, grab something cold to drink, and watch the sun slip quietly into the night. Staring at the warm-hued horizon set behind such an iconic and gargantuan mountain will be an experience that you're almost certainly never going to forget. If chilling out by the harbor doesn't seem too exciting for you, it is, after all, still a harbor. Simply take a boat and sail out into the ocean to catch a glimpse of Cape Town sunset from the water. Although people might have different preferences regarding where to watch the sunset from, you can't go wrong either way. We're constantly adding more people to the Top 5's production team to bring you all the best content. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on and hit the like button. Number 8. Serengeti National Park. With its broad, iconic savannas, the Serengeti National Park is one of the absolute best places in the world to catch a sunset. Hopefully, you'll be able to catch a giraffe or an elephant silhouette set against a gorgeous amber sky and sparse trees. With such views, sunsets at Serengeti are reminiscent of the Lion King imagery. Serengeti National Park is a popular tourist destination and among the most visited locations in the African country of Tanzania. The park itself is spread out across an incredible 5,700 square miles of wildlife-inhabited wildlands. Unlike most beachside sunset locations, because the park is so vast, you won't need to worry about heavy crowds bothering your views of nature. The only thing you'll need to look out for while here is wild animals. Still, driving through the savannah and watching wildlife in their natural habitat, all while sitting under a pink and orange sky, sounds like a pretty good deal. Number 7. Key West. To witness one of the most unbelievable sunsets in the continental United States, you'll need to visit Key West, Florida. Key West is the southernmost point in the United States and has become a popular tourist destination for its water sports, nightlife, and scenic beaches. The pastel-colored oceanside architecture has also become a prominent feature of the area. The best place to experience a sunset at Key West is Mallory Square. Mallory Square boasts an exciting mini festival that occurs every single night. This celebration is meant to enhance the experience of Key West's breathtaking sunset. And although it will be extremely difficult for you to take your eyes off of the Key West sunset, there are many other things to see here. At the nightly festival, many street performers help bring the area to life through art, acrobatics, and even fire-breathing jugglers. So if you're looking for a beachside paradise to catch an amazing sunset, why not go somewhere that has more than a beach, water, and the sun? While Key West may not offer a quiet, peaceful paradise to feel the breeze while you watch the sun go down, it does offer a vibrant, ever-changing experience that you'll never forget. Number 6. Amsterdam. Amsterdam is famous for a lot of things. Not only is it the location of the Anne Frank House, where youth diarist Anne Frank lived during the reign of Nazi Germany, but it is also home to the Van Gogh Museum, among other things. In modern days, Amsterdam has also garnered worldwide attention for having a vibrant night scene with clubs, bars, and the legalization of mind-altering substances. But drugs and museums aren't the only things that attract people to this historic city. Amsterdam feels like a magical place for anyone visiting, but the most wonderful time of day in the capital of the Netherlands is sunset. Just as the sun begins to lower on the horizon, the water in the age-old canals shimmer in the radiant sunlight. And with the city's more than 400 bridges that cross over the iconic canal, it's the perfect place for sunset portrait photos. The city's infrastructure allows for romantic boat rides downstream, store sidewalk, and scenic bike rides, and all that is bolstered by the stunning sunset. And here's a pro tip: make sure to spend some time enjoying Amsterdam in the daylight before the sun starts going down. Witnessing the transition from daylight to nightfall is a wonderful experience. Number 5. Grundarfjörður. Located in Iceland, Grundarfjörður is a prime example of how gorgeous sunsets can be, even when they aren't happening at palm tree-lined tropical paradises. Grundarfjörður is a small town at the foot of a mountain that may not have palm trees swaying back and forth over the road, but it does have a nearby lava field. It's also situated in between a large mountain range and the sea. Viewing the sunset at Grundarfjörður can really make one feel like they've escaped planet Earth and entered some sort of dream world. Because of the town's northern location, there isn't any sunshine between November and February, so you'll have to make sure you arrive at the right time if you want to catch a sunset here. Still, waiting for the summer to roll around is worth it, as the summer sunsets are absolutely stunning. And if a breathtaking sunset shining across the Icelandic Sea isn't enough to pull you in, you can visit the famous Kirkjufell mountain for a hike and some landscape photography. This area is also a great place for whale watching, deep-sea fishing, and because of the surrounding cold, it's a wonderful place to relax in a jacuzzi. Number 4. Bali. The island province of Bali is the most popular tourist destination in Indonesia, and that's quite an impressive feat. After all, Indonesia is the 4th most populous country in the world, surpassed only by China, India, and the US. In fact, tourism-related trade makes up a whopping 80% of the island's economy. One distinctive feature of the island is that it's the only Hindu-majority province in the country, which is predominantly Muslim and recognizes Islam as the state religion. This has caused the region to have a very unique set of customs and traditions, cultural attire, and even cuisine. Bali is also known to have a deep tradition of cultural art forms such as dance and music. Another thing Bali is known for is its incredible sunsets. The sunsets found at Jimbaran Beach are known to be especially beautiful. With a sandy beach set against an array of restaurants, bars, and all kinds of tropic spectacles, it's frankly a must-visit for anyone taking a trip to the island. In both 2017 and 2021, Bali earned TripAdvisor's World's Top Destination Award, and there's no doubt that the sunset just adds to its splendor. Number 3. Siem Reap. As the second largest city in the Southeast Asian country of Cambodia, Siem Reap is a historic city with tropical palms, remnants of French colonization, and an array of architectural marvels. The city is also known for having a variety of delicious Cambodian cuisine, as well as plenty of sightseeing opportunities. Because of this, Siem Reap has countless hotels and restaurants, as it's become one of the most popular tourist destinations in the region. Most tourists who arrive at Siem Reap will do with the intention of getting a glimpse of the city's Buddhist temples, the most famous of which is a gigantic religious site known famously as Angkor Wat. One of the most visited sites at this incredible temple is Phom Bac Keng, a temple built on a hill. This shrine was built in dedication to the Hindu deity Shiva just before the 10th century. This shrine provides a perfect vantage point to view the main Angkor Wat temple during sunset. Today, it's visited by countless people who come to Siem Reap to view Angkor Wat at sunset. In the early evening, large crowds of people gather at the hot spot, waiting for the mystical moment when the sun will shimmer on the adjacent lake and set on the ancient temple. In fact, the entire temple was originally built as a Hindu site, but during the spread of Buddhism across the region, it was converted into a Buddhist temple and has served as one for centuries. Regardless, there is definitely something magical about the place, especially at sunset. Number 2. Venice, Italy. The city of Venice, located in northeastern Italy, rests on a chain of tiny islands connected by a complex system of canals and bridges. Also known as the City of Canals, Venice is a historically and culturally significant city that has been at the center of some of the most prominent events in Italian history. In fact, part of the city and the lagoon of Venice are designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Perhaps the most stunning time of day to catch views of the city is sunset. When set across a golden sky filled with streaks of fluffy clouds, Venice looks like a dreamland out of a storybook. And considering that Venice is an extremely popular tourist destination and a major cultural hub, it works out perfectly that the sunset here is beautiful, as many people can't have the opportunity to view such a magnificent horizon. In fact, Venice has been ranked in many publications as the most beautiful city in the world. Even the New York Times has said that it is undoubtedly the most beautiful city built by man. And if you see even an image of the gorgeous Venice sunset, you'll know that it must have contributed to the obtaining of such a prestigious title. Among the most iconic sites in Venice is the Grand Canal. It also just happens to be the place where the sunset hits just right to create a stunning backdrop. It should come as no surprise that the sunset of the Grand Canal has been the subject of countless pieces of art throughout history. Number 1. Hawaii. As the most recent state to join the United States, Hawaii is probably the most distinctive of the 50 states. Not only is it the only state located outside of North America, but it's also the only state made up of islands, many of which are volcanic. Known as the Aloha State, Hawaii is also noted for its rich native culture and language, tropical forests, and of course, stunning beach views. Among those beach views are the countless places that you can watch some of the most beautiful sunsets in the world. In fact, there are so many amazing places to watch the sunset in this state that they probably outnumber the other 49 states combined. For tourists, Waikiki Beach is one of the most popular destinations to watch the sunset. Located in the capital of Honolulu, Waikiki Beach is the perfect place to see a clean, golden sky beaming against a wall of towering skyscrapers. And although the ocean horizon is set against a modern city, the sea and sky don't lose any of their natural beauty. Another widely popular place in Hawaii is known as Kohala Coast and is often thought of by travelers as one of the best beaches in the entire United States. As the perfect place to watch a gorgeous sunset, the beach boasts shining white sands and picture-perfect waves. So if you're ever in Hawaii, or if you already live there, don't forget to take time out to pause and appreciate the horizon. Watch our nature playlist for more top 15 videos about beautiful nature. Sit back, relax, and binge watch all of our best nature videos.